Yeah, I spit them back to the streets like la da di da di da.
Bonjour, good morning. I'm starting my day congested, and yesterday I was a lot worse, and I just have a lot of mucus, and as you guys know, like you have to really choose between medicine and vitamins, especially during this pandemic. And no, it's not the COVID. I have really bad sinuses, and I get tonsillitis, whatever. I get close to getting sick, but I don't have any tonsils, so my throat's been hurting. So right now, I'm just like having a lot of mucus problems. I threw up a lot of mucus last night, and I'm just really, really congested, and I feel like complete and it's just now coming up here. Like before, it was like yellow and just green and ugly. So I know it's like, how did you put yourself in this position? I was in this secure relationship, and I moved out for the first time, and I moved into Gardena, and I had a beautiful time. I just don't think that the guy that I was with was prepared, and he was 4 to 5 years older than me, and my first child was with me, and my mom moved not too far away from me, and we weren't one of those couples that never had unprotected sex like that. Like, we could count how many times we had unprotected sex, and my first kid, I was so, like, I didn't even get a chance to say that I was pregnant. Like, my mom's friend who put me in here for like a criminal threat, not in here, but like she put a charge on me for a criminal threat. She called my mom on three-way, and she asked me like, was I pregnant? And I didn't know my mom was on the three-way, and I told her yeah, and my mom was on the phone the whole time, and she clicked over and was like, oh, so you're pregnant? It's like, so yeah, there's that. And this time I tried to like be quiet about it, and I just tried to like complain and say like, working for Securitas Corporation Security Service, and say that I was having a hard time and that I was struggling with things at the job, and I was tired of like reporting stuff like as far as like OSHA goes. Like, we had a bathroom problem with like her trying to walk down the street to Enterprise and use the bathroom, and like I'll be down there using the bathroom with my menstrual, and I'll take like a number two, and like they'll be calling and saying like, oh, she's not here, we don't know where the guard is she okay? And it's like a 3 yard, like you have the warehouse and then you have the other yard on the other side of the building, and I have to like monitor all that and walk around. There's like billion and trillion dollar car lot of just rental cars, brand new, some old, and it was just really hectic and stressful. And I have to like scan out like 600 cars within like 30 to 40 minutes tops. And that's like the IDs, where they're going, the yard that they're at. And then, and I just complained to him, and he was just focused on another woman, and he would never tell me. Like, I would go on Facebook, and I've never told him like to delete any of his social medias. Like, he would take it upon himself and just say like, oh, well, I'm just gonna delete it. And it's like, why do you have to delete it? Like, there's just things you don't do to people. Like, you can be mature about it, but he'll just delete it and make it seem like it's worth it. And it's like, so if I have a problem with how you're discussing how you guys are being overly flirtatious and where it could lead to, a woman's perspective, like I'm telling him what a woman would think, and then he'll just delete the whole account, and I'll just be looking at him like, why would you delete it? And then I found the account still flirting with the same woman, and it was just like, then as I'm having problems at the job and I'm talking to him about it, he just kept bringing her up. And it's like, ended up walking off the job. I bled out, and I just had like a mini breakdown. I just kind of stayed to myself. And my son's 6th birthday was that week, and then just like, I just felt my body turn cold when I went to Chuck E. Cheese that Saturday. My son's birthday was October 9th, like 2015. and like nobody showed up, just like my mom, my brother, my sister, and all like the people that I would be calling. Told them that his birthday, we're going to go to Chuck E. Cheese. Everybody just kept saying they were busy. And then for his seventh birthday, after I didn't have another job to go to, I turned it down. I went to mental health. I ended up getting into like a big lawsuit with Securitas and getting on this depression man for Wellbutrin because I got really skinny, like really like ridiculous skinny, like my bones to my ribs, like I mean my skin to my ribs, like you can see my skeleton. It's like a big health change over these past 5 years of being down here. I haven't been able to get up. I've been getting robbed. I've been going to school, but I don't really know if people like hire people down here. Like they really like push the agenda. Like they should have a roof over your head first. It's like how do you do that? Like I got into fights and like the homeless shelter off the fact of gang violence and like they'll live in the community and really have a place to stay, but they'll just go to the shelter to just be nosy and prey off men. And it's just really bad. Anyway, he's moved on. He's never checked on me. He's never called. He's never even hit me up or text me about anything. Just like I'll see him on Twitter and social media and everything's just fine. I won't say anything anymore, but I just kind of went quietly. My mom took custody of my kid. She won't let me see him. Like I can call her phone and it'll be cool sometimes, and then the next time I call, she won't answer. And it's like she just has all this power and control. And I I got to the court case too late to where they closed it out, and I'm not allowed to know where she lives at. So I see like my stepdad sometimes, and then I just stop going over there as well because she's just tired of reaching out. So I'm just waiting for this epidemic to be over, or pandemic, because that's what it said down here. I know a lot of people trying to say it's nothing going on. It's like it's like the libraries are closed and everything. And there's a shelter over here. But that's the story of how I got down here. I have other things to discuss, but like I said, I'm an animator. I've been going to school down here for like the past 5 years, and I've been getting robbed. I actually transferred out to like my third or fourth school, which is way further out. I did the summer semester, and then somebody stole my identifications, my school ID. And I should be getting my ID again this year, but I mean this week. But the address on it is actually there. It's not like a county code, it's like a real address. Like I'm a pretty cool person. I'm laid back. I'm a jock, but I'm like an unpopular jock. I'm like the people who don't have the starting five in the NBA that you kind of like overlook. So it's not like I have like a track record of just like bothering people or violence or gang. It's just people have a right to hate you. They don't even have to have a reason. They can just do whatever they want. That's pretty much what this is all about. Just leaving something behind. Leaving something behind and just like basically putting it out there how I feel about my child and just like saying rest in peace to Jay Lamar Harrison because I just feel like he's not here. I don't know what else to do. That's my only kid, so there's always that.
Back to the streets, back to the streets. Da da dee da dee da.